Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Remember, you have greatness inside of you. Welcome back to another AB Daily News with the hockey coach guru called FRENCHY. Today, episode number 333. What do you mean, coach? We have Habs news today for you. Then I have another, yes, a rumor. Very interesting one. But before we start, we invite you, don't forget to click on the like, subscribe to the Hockey Nation show, and leave us a comments about this episode. And let's dive in talking about my first subject of the day. My first subject of the day, guys, here we go. You see it already. Pierre-Luc Dubois hanging with Cole Caulfield together last weekend during the Formula 1 in Montreal. Do you believe Caulfield asked Dubois to play with the Montreal Canadiens for the next season with a contract below $8 million? I don't know. Only thing we know, Dubois' name is connected with the Los Angeles Kings for possibly a trade between the Jets and the Kings. Are you still believe Pierre-Luc Dubois should play or not with the Montreal Canadiens? Leave me a comment about this only news we have for you guys on this episode. My second subject of the day, guys, about the Montreal Canadiens rumor. And this time, it's not about a trade. What are you talking about? First of all, guys, let's talking about Evan Bouchard. Bouchard played with the Edmonton Oilers, and the Edmonton Oilers have some kind of salary cap problem. Let's see by a graphic what I'm talking about. First of all, the Edmonton Oilers have right now $78 million on the salary cap. You have a cap space about $5 million, and they have to sign up 5 players for the upcoming season. That's not a lot of money to give to Bouchard if you consider that situation with the Edmonton Oilers. So what I did, guys, for Evan Bouchard, I did something specific for you guys to understand possible Montreal Canadiens could have some kind of offer sheet for Evan Bouchard. Let's see Bouchard, guys, his bio, his stats. First of all, Bouchard was drafted in 2018, 10 overall pick by Edmonton Oilers, 6'3", right defenseman, 194 pounds. Last year, he played 82 games. He has 40 points with the 8 goals during his career in NHL, 184 game, 23 goals, 66 assists for 89 points. And honestly, if you look about his 4 year he played in NHL, he honestly started 2 years ago to play permanently in NHL with Edmonton Oilers. You can see he has 12 goals and 81 games for a total of 43 points and 8 goals this year at 40 points. This is what Evan Bouchard accomplished right now in NHL. So what I did again for you guys, let's compare him with 2 other players in NHL draft also in 2018. First, Quinn Hughes, drafted by the Vancouver Canucks. Last year, he had 7 goals, but 76 points in 78 games. Nate Thompson for the New York Islanders, 49 points in 78 games. He has 13 goals. Look a little bit more similar Bouchard with Thompson. Both players got a new contract with their team. First, Quinn Hughes got a 6-year contract at $7.85 million AAV per year. And then Thompson got a 3-year contract last year at $4 million. The difference between both of them, and honestly, Quinn Hughes make more point per season compared to Thompson. Let's talk now about the offer sheet compensation possible for Evan Bouchard. First of all, guys, you have to understand when you do an offer sheet, the compensation is this way in NHL. Let's go straight, guys. Players get an offer sheet between $4.2 million to $6.4. The team get a first, a third round pick. We know Kotkaniemi with the Carolina Hurricanes. That's what Montreal got in return for Kotkaniemi. Now, if you want to go between 6.4 to 8.5, the team has to give them a first, second, and third round pick in return. Over 8.5 is 2 first round pick, a second, and a third round pick. When you look at this graphic, Montreal Canadiens is a little bit limited to give an offer sheet for Evan Bouchard. But my question to you, do you offer an offer sheet or not to Evan Bouchard after you saw the graphic? For me, guys, here's what I got for you. First of all, Bouchard is a great defenseman offensive. Secondly, he's become a defenseman power play on the unit 1. You see his success, guys, in a playoff last year with Edmonton Oilers. Since Tyson Barrie left the Edmonton Oilers, Bouchard became the best defenseman, I believe, on the offensive side of the game for the Edmonton Oilers. What you can do for Evan Bouchard, coach, if you offer a contract to him? Guys, for me, first of all, I'm going to give him a 6 to 8 years contract at $8 million. That will be my offer sheet for Evan Bouchard. If you offer a sheet that way, the Montreal Canadiens have to give a first-round pick, a second-round pick, and a third-round pick. Do you offer or not an offer sheet to Evan Bouchard? If it's a yes, are you willing to spend about $8 million for Evan Bouchard, a contract to 6 to 8 years? And are you willing to give a first-round pick, a second-round pick, and a third-round pick for a 23 years old Evan Bouchard? This is my Ab rumor today. I would like to hear from you. Leave me a comment. And that's conclude, guys, all the subject we have on this episode. This concludes, guys, my episode 333. And I would like to hear from you. First of all, don't forget to click on the like. And, of course, subscribe to the Hockey National Show and leave us a comments about this episode. And, of course, you have greatness inside of you. And we wish you an amazing, great, blessing day, everybody.